What grade are you in school?
11th.
You're in 11th grade. What you've gone through, is this going to influence your career choice at all?
I'm going to be a lawyer, an attorney for family court specifically, or a psychologist, for help children.
Okay.
So yes.
So because you've gone and lived through this, you are dedicated to changing the system in a positive way. Now I understand that your mother's doing that as well. Is that correct?
Yes.
She's already had.
She's going through it right now, so I'm just waiting for my turn. So we can do it together.
Yeah. Well, wow, that's tremendous. Is there anything else you want to add? Do you have any notes that you want to read? Because I know you had your book up there, and again, you were so well prepared. So.
I was ready for this. I'm always ready for this specific talk. I love when my mom says, "Oh, Leah, we're going here to talk about this," because I'm ready for it. I think people need to be better educated on this subject.
Yeah.
Too many people don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
I brought it up in my debate class, and my own teacher didn't even know what it is.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, this is a great opportunity to learn. So
yeah.
I like to tell people about what's going on.
I think what's very interesting is because most of the time you hear it from a parent talking about it, but not from a child who's gone through it. Or, so, and that's where I'd love to, anything else that you want to add, because your voice is different than most of the other voices that I've heard. So this is the opportunity, if you want to say anything else.
I'm trying to think, there's so much I could say that I can't even get it in one. Okay. So first of all, I'd just like to point out that parental alienation is a huge problem that people are just now seeing. Mm-hmm. People, I feel like first, teachers should definitely be educated on the signs of it because, like I said, at my sister's school, mm-hmm. teachers are looking at me like I'm the bad person, but I don't think they understand what's really going on. They've called the cops on me. They try to get me banned from the school.
Wait a minute, the teachers have done this?
Yes, the teachers followed me and my sister through the school building, and she thought, I don't know why she thought I didn't see her. I was like, what are you doing? Yeah. She left the classroom full of kids to go call somebody and tell them that we were here. And I was like, oh wow, you left all these kids in this classroom, 4th graders, by themselves. And I was like, this is strange.
Yeah.
Teachers have done it. Someone who works in the front office is called police, and she goes to my church. We see her every Sunday. Yeah. And we've always asked, can we please talk about what's going on? And she just kind of brushes us off. Yeah, and that's a shame that the church does not get more involved because the church actually is pretty uneducated on this stuff. I've been very disappointed with the churches by and large. The church should be a place for family healing, reconciliation, and the church has been a place that whether they claim incompetence or just practice incompetence or lack of care, it's been atrocious. That's the thing. We went to her church because we're trying to find every opportunity to see my sister. Yeah. So we went to her church, and it was just like Satan got us because that was the day that the kids stayed with the families instead of going to their kid classes. Yeah. And it was just very strange. I was like, this one day that we were able to come out here. Yeah. We're
starting to see some churches that are starting to say, wait a minute, this is a problem. Yes. And we've got a couple of events coming up here in the next several months that will be hosted by churches. But what you said about churches, it is very much a shame that at least in the churches they don't have somebody who understands the dynamics and can help. Yeah.
I just think that people don't want to see the truth because my mom makes sure she records everything. She documents everything. She has so many videos, so many screenshots of what's going on. And when we show people, they're like, oh, I don't want to see that. Yeah. Like, why don't you want to see it? This is truth. This is what's really happening. Yeah. Or people say that we are, what is that word? I forgot what it's called. But it's like we are trying to ruin her reputation, but she's ruining it herself. You're saying that you're such a good person, but you're doing all this stuff. Yeah. And we have proof that you're doing it.
You're exposing.
Yeah. We're exposing what's the truth of what's really happening. Yeah.
And, perhaps it would be the Washington Post test. If what you're doing puts your name on the front page of the Washington Post, a large newspaper, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. Yeah. And what I've said is if you don't want your name on the front page of the Washington Post, don't do the things that put your name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I just think that more people need to get involved into this specific thing because it's just not, I feel like it should progress more than it has. Yeah. Especially in the court system. The judges are just not listening to us. Right. I asked to testify and they said no because I'm too young.
But wait a minute, how old were you then?
15.
See, the interesting thing is that in the Texas Family Code under section 153.009, the judge shall interview you if you're above the age of 12. Yeah.
They said that I was too young because they might be talking about drugs, but I don't think they realize that I've been going through all this stuff. So really, you're not sheltering me from nothing, not to mention I am 15. I'm pretty sure I've heard about it somewhere.
And well, they teach you it in schools.
Yeah, they teach it there.
Yeah.
They teach us in schools about drugs. They educate us about all this stuff. They say I'm too young to handle it, but I'm going through it. So after they said I couldn't testify, everyone else backed off too. And they knew that they were going to go up there and lie. Yeah. They lie all the time. And it's just, it's horrible.
So you've actually have heard about or have seen in person the perjury that takes place?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You mentioned something else when you were speaking. You talked a little bit about bullying from this person. And I'd like to hear a little bit more about that. Was that directly related to this whole CPS thing?
We went up to my sister's school and they called the cops on us, and I saw a man pull up outside and take out his phone, and it looked like he was taking a picture of me, but I didn't want to believe that this grown man was taking a picture of me.
Right.
Later on, he found me on social media, posted it, and I was like, oh, okay, well. And then he started talking, oh, I will, I'll never leave you guys alone. I'll always call the cops if I see you. And then he brought up the fact that he had a black granddaughter, and I was like, I don't know what he thought he was going with that. And we were like, okay. It's because my stepdad's black. So I was like, I assume that's why he brought that up. And I was like, it was really frightening at first because I was like, you're taking pictures of me. I asked my mom to go to the police station. We did, and they said they couldn't do anything about it. They didn't even really write a report. They were just like, be cautious of your surroundings.
Yeah.
And it was scary because he had, not only does he do this, but my stepsister's mother and her parents, they've made fake pages of me, fake pages of my mom. Wow. They bully us on social media all the time. My mom was a teen mom, and they always tell me, oh, you're gonna end up just like her. And it's crazy because they're adults and I wasn't an adult. I'm not an adult still. Right. So it's crazy. They're bullying me. That's cyberbullying at its finest. Yeah. It
was wonderful to talk with you.
Thank you.
And thank you for what you are willing to share. You are not being coerced to share this, and you don't mind that your picture, your face is going to be seen with this.
I hope it is. I want them to know that I want children to know that they can have a voice on this type of stuff. Yeah. And to not be afraid. You can't let no one hurt you unless you let them. Yeah. And you shouldn't let them.
Yeah. One of the things that works against us is when we are not public. If we don't talk about these things and expose them, they can continue to happen. If we're very public and completely transparent, what are they going to do? And we have to have a voice. Yeah. And your mom has been a great voice. In fact, actually, it was because of some of the stuff that your mom did that somebody said, you've got to talk with her. So that's how in fact, it was actually because I think it was in Parker County. I've been following a case out there, and she was upset with what's going on in Parker County as well. But anyway, so that's how we got to meet. But thank you once again so much. I appreciate everything. And if you ever want to talk any further, let me know. Let your mom know.
I will.
Okay. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.